All right, y'all, what's good? Back again. So it's like 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Sunday morning. Um, couldn't sleep, so decided to come out here and get back to this project. So um, last video kind of got into the head, some of the damage. So what I did discover is I have BC 272 cams. The spring set I had is actually, this is the BC springs. These are 80 pound seat pressure. I believe 272 actually, they want you to use the BC HD kit, which is the one I have now that I ordered. It's 105 pounds seat pressure, so stronger spring. So I'm thinking what may have happened is throughout a lot of those rep limiter hits, probably ended up floating the valve and probably kissed the piston and bent it and eventually ended up breaking it. So either somewhere, some little combination of that. That's bent valve is kind of what I was thinking anyway. So I think that's ultimately what it was. Probably valve float led into kissing the valve. And then that got me into some bent valves and then eventually that broken valve. So I got the engine not torn down, but I got the engine out as you saw. I did take it out, try to clean it off a little bit. So what I'm gonna pretty much do now is just go through and then I'm gonna start the teardown process of this engine, just at least getting the bottom off. I wanna try to take a look at the bottom, see what everything looks like. I'm gonna leave the mounts on, probably leave most of the stuff on the front. Depending on what what it looks like when I get this off. I don't expect anything crazy though. But that'll determine whether I take the front off, because again, this engine's not very old, so most of the seals and stuff should be pretty good. So the only thing I may do is replace the bearings. So I'm gonna see when I take that one piston out. I'll see what the rod bearing looks like. If it shows any sign of damage or wear that doesn't seem normal, then I'll replace all the bearings. If it looks decent, I might let it ride. We'll see. I do have a new piston for that. I'll show you all that stuff later, but for now, we're gonna get through tearing this block down. Let's see what we got. Pan's actually not bad. I really don't see nothing too crazy in it. And there's oil and stuff, but I'm not seeing no flakes. Just bottom oil pan. Like I said, nothing's in there glistening really. So that's a good sign. Everything looks decent from what I see. Like, brush washer still there. I'll probably go through and check torque again. Like, there's some stuff that's probably gasket material. Yeah, I don't see any crazy reflective stuff. I think all that's just from tearing it up from the bottom. Even here where it's a lot drier, I don't see anything. So I think we'll be pretty good. I mean, I don't see anything that's cause for concern. So we'll get one, 2, 3. We'll get this one out and see what it looks like. Not terrible, but definitely not necessarily good either. I mean, nothing I can feel. I don't remember what coating these had on in the beginning, but probably means I'll get new bearings as well. Might as well. See, that bearing doesn't look as bad. This is the top part. Rods look perfect. And to be honest, piston doesn't look as bad either. So my ring gaps here still got good play. Same on this side. Coating is still there. Obviously, I do have some trash from this, so these, like I said, Monarch turbo rods. And then so they all look roughly the same. Nothing crazy. You know, that doesn't look too terrible. Oh, this looks almost damn mint right here on this one. So I think that's all right too. All right, so everything looks pretty good. Like I'm literally turning over by hand. One hand still spins freely. I'm not feeling any binds. Damn, I'm gonna cut my finger just now with this joint rotating. Feels pretty good. I am gonna take the oil pump off. I'm gonna clean out all the valleys. Journals look pretty good. Like again, normal wear that I'd expect. That's the journals. Most all the bearings look like this. Again, perfect, no. This is the bottom bearing here. Again, this is the top. The stroke pulling down is always seems to have more abuse, obviously, but these are ACL race bearings. So I think that's pretty decent. I am going to replace all the bearings. Let's take a look at the bores. Inside cylinder walls, I can still see cross hatching. I may have some little stuff to clean out. I don't feel that with my fingernail or anything. But they all kind of have that little pitting. Here is 3s. So surprisingly enough, it's not terrible. Cross hatching still there, but I do see little pings, but honestly, like this one slightly catches with my fingernail. So again, I plan to hone it anyway. So hopefully I can hone that flat. Everything, like, look at that, that's pretty good from what I'm seeing. So yeah, pretty much all I'm gonna do for right now. Toward the engine down, we kind of looked at it. So I get the water pump off, oil pump off, all that stuff. Completely clean the block up, and then put it back together. We'll do it all again.